Hi guys, it's Jacob from Stringbuzz here, stringbuzzworld.org being the music journalism site, links are in the description down below. And we have a brand new song review for you today, and it's of Tokio Hotel's latest track, Something New. And I'm going to refer to the original article as I usually do, so I hope you enjoy. Going into this track, I must admit, I've never really heard anything by Tokio Hotel. Sure, I've heard their name thrown about here and there, but I've never really dived into their music myself. So I guess you could say I'm really going into this one fresh, so shall we really see what I thought of it? And for me, this track is a bit of a difficult one. There are parts which I genuinely enjoyed, but others that I thought just dragged it a little bit. The problem for me is that the track is just too long to get going. A good 3 minutes of minimalistic ambient effects were used to set the mood of the piece, but nothing really comes to fruition. I have nothing wrong with a long ambient sequence to start a track. I use it quite often in my own music, being an ambient producer myself. But I think you've got to have some form of lengthy and impactful payoff, and you just don't get that in this track. I actually went on to say in this article, it's just lacking that climax to take it over the edge. And judging by the comments on the music video, which was released fairly recently, a lot of people seem to agree with me on this one, a lot of their fans, which means it's clearly noticeable as well. So I think they set way too much on this one theme, and they had to really step it up a little bit and add some more dimensions to the piece. Production wise, the song is okay, but I'm hardly going to write home about it. The synths possess no real timbre, but did sound mighty soothing in the background. It was quite chilled out, I will say that. The vocals are drenched in reverb and are way too spaciously panned, meaning that they have no real power, but having said that, the vocals do a great job in covering holes in the stereo field, which is not really what you want your vocals to be doing, but it did the job regardless. The drums sounded alright with a very bassy kick driving them forwards, but they were just way too quiet in the mix for me. If they really cut in with a big crash, perhaps, as soon as they came in, I think it would have added so much more to the song. Musicality-wise, the song is fairly simple. It's a lot of build-up and a lot of instrumental harmonies that are glossed over with a rather exploratory vocal melody. I will admit that the vocal performance on this is really strong, but I will say it lacks a lot of direction, and the diction is almost non-existent on this track. There are no real hooks or repeated phrasing, and the words are actually difficult to make out. They're almost undecipherable just due to his lack of diction on particular words. For me, it just seemed to bite off more than it could chew, and I can't really fault the ambition in this track, but the runtime just doesn't contain enough content for me. So all in all, a very chilled out atmospheric track. For me personally, I didn't quite connect with it as much as I'd like to, but having said that, I do see other people connecting with this song much more than me, and I think it's great for a background atmosphere. But as a listener, as a casual listener, I don't see what would really draw you into listening to this track. So I gave it a G rating of 5 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you around next time. Bye bye.